Hey coin collectors, it's DC on the Big D, and today we have the 1983 Kennedy half-dollar coin from the United States. At the Philadelphia Mint in 1983, the United States made 34 million of these, and the best one, it's an MS68 that's at 3,850. The 50-cent US coin, and here it is right here, the 1983 P, and that's for the Philadelphia Mint. You see the P right down here at the bottom. Over here we have a D, and that's for the Denver Mint. And finally, we're actually going to look at a PCGS rated Proof 69 Deep Cameo, which is from the San Francisco Mint. But first, let's talk a little bit about this half dollar. One of the things about this half dollar is that these mint marks are really small. They are the same size as the mint marks on all of the other coins. The Philadelphia P isn't on all of the coins from 1983, of course. It's not on the penny, but the D is on all the coins from the Denver Mint. So let's take a look at them because we got them all right here. All right, look at that. So this D on the penny is the same size as the D on the nickel. It's the same size as the D on the dime, same size as the D on the quarter, and same size as the D on the 1983 Kennedy half dollar. At the Denver Mint in 1983, the United States made 34.5 million half dollars. This is a copper nickel clad copper coin. So the inside is fully copper. The outside is a copper nickel blend. So the total coin is 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. If we tip it over onto the back, we see that it says United States of America here. There are 50 stars around the outside. It says half dollar here at the bottom. You see this is kind of worn out a little bit here, and there's some kind of coloring on there. It's an eagle in the center with a shield on its chest, has an olive branch on the left, our left, arrows on our right, has 9 stars above the banner E Pluribus Unum. Let's see that. It has 4 stars below it, so that's 13 stars for the original colonies. And the banner is actually being held in the beak of the eagle. And you can see very, very little definition here on this coin from Denver. If we go to the front, we see it says Liberty and God under Kennedy's chin. We trust under the truncation of his neck. And also under the neck, we see that there is a G and an R for Gilroy Roberts, who was the engraver of this coin, which first came out in 1964, the year after President Kennedy's death. When it first came out, Gilroy Roberts had engraved a silver coin, 90% silver. And that was in 1964. In 1965, they moved it to a 40% silver, and then in 1971, they went to the copper nickel clad copper coins. This coin was also made at the Philadelphia Mint. And here's a Philadelphia Mint version, and this one is in really, really good shape. Just really great detail. Not so great on the hair, but pretty good. A little bit of a doubling there on the rim, but no extra value for that. And we get to the back, and we see that it is much more, you can actually see kind of the eye, how the eagle's beak flows down there. So this is a much more defined coin. In the back, you also see down here it says FG, and that's for Frank Gasparro. The half dollar coin from the United States has 150 reeds. The quarter dollar coin, actually, it's interesting, has 119 reeds, and these were all kind of worn off. The dime has 118 reeds, just a little fewer than the quarter, and the Eisenhower dollar, when it was out, had 198 reeds. So you can't really tell by how many reeds it is how big the coin is, because on this one they just made the reeds wider, much wider than they made them on the dime. At the Philadelphia Mint in 1983, the United States made 34 million of these, and the best one, there is one available. It's an MS68 that PCGS is graded, that's at 3,850. At the Denver Mint, they made 34.5 million, so they made about 500,000 more at the Denver Mint. And the highest grade for the Denver Mint coin in 1983 is an MS68. There's only one of them, and that's worth $4,500. So you're talking somewhere between $3,800 and $4,500 if you get the best of these. Now, there's also, of course, the San Francisco Mint coin can sometimes get these for under $10. It probably costs about $50 to get this graded. Well, maybe a little less if you get them all a bunch done at the same time, but when this coin is graded, you see that just incredible shine to this coin. Of course, it has the proof finish on the top, 1983, and we see the S down there. And the S is the same size on these coins, of course. If we tip it over on the back, we see that this is indeed a proof 69. We see the eye of the eagle. We see how the beak kind of comes around. We actually see the line on the beak coming down through. We can see the olives on the olive branch, the feathers on the arrow, and this double kind of tail feather underneath the shield. Just a great, great coin. They have found over 11,000 of these proof 69, or graded over 11,000 of these proof 69 deep cameo. What that means is that the price on these, the value is $16 or under. If you want to get a proof 70, which is the highest rating that they have, they currently value those at about $58, and they found 1,243 proof 70s. So that's all we have today from the Big D Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to the Big D Coin Channel and leave any comments you might have in the comment section.